atmosphere at Fort Benning crackled with the nervous energy of new recruits. Among them stood Anya, looking no different from the rest, in her crisp and new uniform. She was quiet, unassuming, just another face in the sea of green. The drill sergeants barked orders, their voices like thunder, and the recruits scrambled to obey. Anya moved with a quiet efficiency, her movements precise, her expression unreadable. She did everything asked of her, never complaining, never standing out. To her peers, she was just the new girl, maybe a little too serious, but otherwise unremarkable. Colonel Hayes watched the training from his office window. He was a man forged in the crucible of countless campaigns, his eyes missing nothing. He'd seen thousands of recruits pass through these grounds. Some were born leaders, some were followers, and some, he knew, wouldn't make it. As he scanned the field, his gaze kept returning to Enya. There was something about her. A stillness amidst the chaos, a discipline that seemed to ingrained for a fresh recruit. It wasn't arrogance, but a deep-seated confidence that intrigued him. He made a mental note to review her file. Later that day, Colonel Hayes sat at his desk, Anya's file open before him. It was standard, mostly. Birthplace, education, physical evaluation scores all. Excellent, but not extraordinary. He was about to close it, dismissing his earlier curiosity as a fluke, when a small, stapled addendum caught his eye. It was a classified attachment, something not usually included in a basic recruit's file. His brow furrowed as he carefully detached it. As he read the first page, his eyes widened. He sat bolt upright, his coffee forgotten. The document was a record of service from a foreign special forces unit, one known for its legendary toughness and clandestine operations. Anya, the quiet recruit, was listed as a decorated veteran of multiple high-stakes missions. The file detailed acts of incredible bravery and strategic genius. It spoke of covert infiltrations, hostage rescues, and counter-terrorism operations. Attached were commendations and a list of medals that would make most seasoned generals envious. Medals for valor, for distinguished service, for leadership under fire. She wasn't a recruit. She was a ghost, a warrior who had chosen to start over, to disappear into the anonymity of the regular army. The next morning, as the recruits stood in formation, Colonel Hayes walked onto the field. A hush fell over the crowd. He never came down to the training grounds personally. Fmet. He walked slowly, his boots crunching on the gravel, until he stood directly in front of Anya. The other recruits stared, confused. Anya stood perfectly still, her eyes fixed forward. The colonel looked at her, not as a superior officer to a subordinate, but as one veteran to another. He didn't say a word. He simply raised his hand in a slow, deliberate salute, too. It was a sign of respect, a silent acknowledgement of the hero hiding in plain sight. Anya, for the first time, let a flicker of emotion cross her face. She returned the salute, her gesture as crisp and perfect as everything else she did. From that day on, nothing was the same. She was no longer just a recruit. She was a legend. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more incredible stories.